As you know, we're currently parked up on this beautiful campsite here in Cornwall, but we're going to leave it for tonight and we're going to go off on these 2 bikes and go on a camping trip.
As you'll have seen from our previous camping trips, we've not had ideal luggage. Well, today that changes. So inside this box is absolutely full of Giant Loop gear, which is a company that we're working with to make us travel all over the world with these bags that are inside here. Previous time we went out, we tried out my tank bag and also these 2 pannier side pockets which work off this tank bag. So inside them I've just got some tyre repair stuff, and then on my tank bag I've put all the electricals in, but I'll show you that in a little bit. So we've got my tank bag, which is the black one. You'll know that that one's mine. Got a duffel bag, which I'm not sure if we'll take on this trip, but it is a handy bag. Martha's tank bag, which is 2 litres smaller than mine, because I'll be carrying the camera and stuff. This one is my bag, which is a 68 litre carrying capacity bag. So I'm hoping that we're going to have enough space inside this one so that I can take a lot of weight off Martha's bike. She's also got her own bag, which looks as big as mine, but it isn't. This one's 39 litres, so there's about, 29 litres difference between mine and hers. So yeah, inside them bags, we've got to fit all of this equipment. I'll just quickly run through what we're taking inside the bags. Sleeping mattress, chairs, tent, pillows, sleeping bag, all the clothes, trainers, Kindle, bike cover, first aid kit, headlamp, jet boil, sporks, bowls, disc locks, all the food that we're taking on the trip, sunglasses, some swimming stuff because we're going to be camping near the sea tonight, sun cream, some warmer stuff which I don't think we're going to need.
You're right.
I'm never not bringing trousers again.
And then all of our electricals.
We've tried to do as big of a mock-up as possible, although we're only going away for 1 night. So obviously when we're going to be travelling on a bigger trip, which I think we're going to say in this video where we're going, this will obviously be a lot more, so there is going to be space hopefully in the bags.
Great thing about these bags is they fit on pretty much any bike, so once you slap it over the top of the bike like that, all you're doing is strapping to existing parts of the bike. We asked for some anchor points to make it a little bit more seamless for us to fit it on, but yeah, I'll quickly whip this on now and then show you. It's all strapped up. It only literally has 3 straps, and we also don't have to use a rear rack on Martha's bike to keep the weight down even more, which is ideal for her because this bike's already heavy for her. Now mine's on and it fits very similar to Martha's one. You can see how actually massive this is. I don't suspect we'll be filling this up all the way at all. We'll start putting some stuff in now and see how it packs out.
Okay, so I'll give you a little progress report. We're about halfway through packing up. We don't really know what we're doing. This is the first time obviously trying to put stuff in a place and nothing's got a place, but there's not much left at all, and so far all I've got in my bag is the sleeping bags. Mitch has kind of got everything else and he's got so much room.
I've got that much room, I don't know what to do with it, and I don't know if that makes me happy or annoyed. I mean, this trip is also going to decide how big we can go on a tent, and by this point we're going to have a gazebo.
Honestly, we're really not complaining about the space because this is only 1 night, and when it's a month things will be a little bit different. So I'm happy to have more space than not enough.
You can have the head torches in your tank bag as well.
Oh, okay. I'm just putting random stuff in my tank bag because I'm not carrying any of the gear, so I'll show you what I've got in there right now. So far in the tank bag I've just got both our pairs of sunglasses, my little headband, my Kindle and some sun cream, and then my phone will go in this bit. And then what's great about this as well is there's a little port here where I'll be able to run a cable, so then now I'll be able to charge my phone on here too. I really like having this. The tank bag's like a handbag.
As you can see, all packed up. Martha's all packed up. For brand new kit, didn't take too long at all, but we need to get our kit on, our riding kit, and get gone because this sun is cooking me. I forgot to do the shake test of it. How does it look?
Is that what people do?
Yeah. See if it's going to be snug. Anything's rubbing. Not going to burn the bag. Trust me, we're going to put these bags through our paces. through its paces. I'm not going to ride like I've got luggage on, I'm going to ride like it's naked. See you later. I don't know who that is. If you're caught up on our videos, then you'll know that we're down Cornwall, and on this trip we're going to go all the way down the peninsula to Land's End and back on ourselves. So we're just planning on doing like a 90-mile trip, nothing too crazy.
One of the good things about this tank bag is it just has a zip around, so you don't have to take it off when you need to get fuel. Or you can just do it about that way, and then you can get to the cap. So it's super easy when filling up, which is what Mitch is about to do for me now.
We've hit our first proper lane to give the bags a test. Nice and rocky and bouncy, but I cannot feel them moving around at all, which is a great sign. Let's have a look at your mouth. Look at that! Look at the business. It's so good that I've been able to take a lot of your weight, because I think that'll make such a big difference to your riding.
Yeah, hopefully that stays that way as well.
Oh man, this is what our future's gonna look like.
It's pretty bloody good, isn't it? Look at this and what we're riding through right now. Oh my god, it's just opening up even more. Oh wow, we're literally riding right down to the beach. This is so beautiful, and there's not a cloud apart from that tiny little bit in the sky. How about this for a lunch spot? Oh my god.
It's a pretty rough lunch. We've got 2 reduced Morrison's mince and onion pies because they were 63p.
And I've just gone for a Morrison salad. Honestly, I could sit here all day just looking at this view and chilling here knowing that the bikes are safe as well, but we are gonna get on the move quite quickly because it's made me want to go in the sea. So we've just rung up a campsite. They've said that we can just turn up, and it's right by a pretty famous beach, and I've been wanting to go since we got to Cornwall, so we're going to start heading there now and hopefully have time to get in the sea. That's St Michael's Mount there. Oh wow, that looks so cool. Is it a castle?
How'd you get over to it? Well, obviously on a boat, but is it just a public ferry?
Yeah, on low tide you can get over, or I think you can walk over on low tide, or it's a public ferry.
You can walk over?
I'm pretty sure you can walk over, or you can get a little boat.
That's cool.
I did not expect to see that today.
We're just riding through Penzance, which as you can see is right next to the beach. It is absolutely gorgeous day today, and we've only got 11.5, wow, miles left. I think we've been on about 4 trails, so in terms of actually being off-road today, there's not going to be a great deal, but I don't really mind because that sea is calling me, and the beach that we're heading for is absolutely beautiful.
I don't think I've mentioned it yet since we've been in Cornwall, but me and Mitch actually came here on holiday in our blue van back in, oh, I don't even know what year it was.
I think it will have been 2021,
and it was the first place that we ever came in the van on a big trip. So Cornwall's always been sort of like special, especially coming back now. And we were just saying to one another, driving through here, we would have been stressed, like trying to find a park and it just being busy. We came in the midst of the summer holidays as well. And now, just being on these bikes, you can actually just take everything in and just enjoy what's around instead of being stressed like we were in that blue van. We'd just bought it as well, so we were very precious. But yeah, just being on a bike is so much better for that.
Well, that was a quick turnaround. We're completely changed, even though we look a bit like Muppets. But this is what we're going to have to get used to with the limited amount of clothes that we're going to have on us. We're on the way down to the beach. We've half set up the campsites just behind us up there. So we've literally like half put the tent up, quickly got changed and racing down to the beach because I think the way that the sun's going to come over and the shade's going to hit the beach, we're not going to have that much sunlight left, hence the hurry.
And I'm really hot and sweaty and dirty, and
We're dirty, are you?
and you had to pay for a shower token, and I'm not going to do that when we've got the sea literally right there. So I just want to get in and have a dunk. Sorry.
Look at that.
Oh my god. That doesn't look real.
I just bloody dived in the sea on top of this. It's coming towards me.
We've finally got ourselves set up for the night, and I think we've done a pretty good job of our setup. We've basically ended up putting a lot of the stuff back in the bags because we haven't got a bigger tent yet, but it's looking pretty good. It might sound like I'm whispering, and that's because I am. There's a lot of people around, as you can see behind me, but we're making it work. We've set up the tent here, which is looking really nice and not too cramped because we've only got the helmets in there.
I'm just starting tea up because Martha's said that she's hungry about 50 times in the past 20 minutes, and we're going dead basic again. Noodles, 3 packs with some nuts, and then Martha bought a bread in Morrison's that we're just going to share because we are quite hungry.
I can't get over the amount of VWs in the background.
Oh yeah.
But the reason we want for this pitch as well is that right there.
Yeah, we'll face the camera that way so it looks like we're camping in tranquility.
Yeah, this way.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd give a little bit more of a close-up of what we're kind of going to do with our bikes tonight. We have got bike covers, so we're sort of just utilising as much space on the bike as possible. Hence the reason that we've now put all of our this is all my gear that I wore today inside here, as well as our other clothes. And Mitch's is sort of the same, but for now we're just using them as a way to dry our wet stuff from the beach. Look at this romantic gourmet meal. Oh, let me just... There we go.
This is sick. I was getting bored, so we decided to go on a walk. And we just walked to the beach. Do you know what it's used for?
To shoot people.
Maybe. I don't know what it's used for.
No, or yeah, they've got a little hole.
A lot of snails in here.
We also thought it was best to get out because it felt like we were everyone's entertainment for the night because of where we got pitched up. It was in front of all the other people in the vans, and I felt like we were just like on display for everyone to just watch us and judge us. Oh wow. Oh my god. That does not look real.
I didn't know that Cornwall had beaches like that. Look at the state of this house, how beautiful it is up there. Like, it's ridiculous. Who lives there? We've come back for a hot chocolate while the sun goes down, but it's so quiet at this campsite. Like, I barely even feel like talking.
Yeah, like...
You don't have to whisper that quiet.
Yeah, but there's just not anything going on, and it's not like we're in a foreign country. Like, everyone understands us here, so I don't want to talk too loud. But it is quite peaceful at the same time, though. Like, we're not going to need our earplugs tonight. Ain't nobody having a party over here. The sun has officially just set, so that means we're getting into bed. And it's getting pretty cold out there. The people next to us are just having their tea, and we're getting into bed.
This is our problem. We wound down dead early, but also get up really early.
Yeah. So we're not doing it correctly, are we?
We're basically just old people.
Yeah. But I don't know what else to do. Maybe we need to think of some games that we can take with us on our bigger trip.
I know, who can fall asleep first?
I can do that. No problem. So we're just going to wind in for the night, and I feel like we're safer in here now to talk to the camera, even though people can still hear us. But yeah, we're going to do that and get a good night's sleep, and then we'll catch you in the morning. Good morning. You're joining us right now, having a very windy coffee. I'm currently sat outside the tent because I don't want to get back in, but someone can't hack it. You're right.
I'm never not bringing trousers again.
It's very cold.
We're just having a discussion on what sort of tent we should go for. I think that we're going to have to get a tent with a porch, just for situations like this where we want to sit and have a coffee in the morning, or if it's raining and stuff like that. Just when you've got a porch, it just means that you can't have a freestanding tent like this one where you put the structure up before you peg it down. So if we're ever in a crap position, we can just quickly move it. So we've got to be sure that when we're putting it up, it's in the right place, and also it takes longer to put it up as well. So it's just the compromises that you have to like weigh if it's worth it or not.
I find it really difficult to know, especially when you've not tested that many either. Like, this is the only tent we've sort of known, and going to that and having not a freestanding one is just something that we're just a bit unsure on. But in situations like this, and last night for instance, we probably would have sat in the porch for a little bit longer, kind of out of sight and a little bit warmer. Even now you just can't do that, so I'm just sort of sat here in my shorts, sort of freezing, because the sun's not going to be as good as yesterday. I don't think the weather, I think it's going to be dry, but we're very overcast right now. Also, I feel like I am ready now to do a longer travel trip, something camping and riding more, and I think that's made up our mind on where we're going to head next, and it's going to be a pretty good trip, which we'll touch on more when we get back to the van, because I feel like I want to give a bit more of an explanation about it, hence the reason why we're talking about a bigger tent now, because these are the sort of things that we need to make our mind up on, like, now. You'll never guess what's happening right now. Me and Mitch have both just gone to the toilet, and I've come back and our peanuts are on the floor. These guys, you have gone into this bag where our food is, got the peanuts, and then look at that. They just full on put a hole in it, and then they've just been eating the peanuts on the floor. As if they've done that quickly. And just like that, we were all packed up, ready to go again. It wasn't too bad, honestly. These bags have been such a game changer. I feel like we've just raved about them this whole video. But it's true. If you saw our previous trip, you will have known how much we were in need of some good luggage, and it's just made everything pretty seamless. And it's only 8:30, so we're just gonna make a move now. It's early bird gets the worm and all that.
Okay, so we've got 51 miles to get to the end of the loop. So we generally only did like 40 miles yesterday. So just down here is Land's End, but we're not going to do it because it's an absolute rip-off. It's like £6 each to just walk to Land's End, and then there's just a sign saying that it's Land's End, which they also charge you for taking a photo next to. We've already done it before in the past, so we're not going to do that again.
But I think we can count that we're basically there. This is really cool. Just got to try and not kill these walkers.
Oh my god, this is going to be interesting. Oh yeah, fucking hell. You're right, Mark.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was concentrating so much then, but it was hard to go slow then on this rubble. You're better off going with a bit of speed, aren't you?
It's really quite cool that we can come down this track instead of walking it. Hello.
Oh my god! That is a sick trip, wow! Look at that for a coastline! That would be cool on the drone.
I'm gonna stop here and hope I've gone the right way. I think we are gonna upgrade our drone because our drone currently doesn't have tracking on it, so we can't pin it towards and then ride, and it just follows. Whereas if you get the newer drone, then that has that feature, and at the moment it's just too dangerous for us to be getting it up and trying to do it, hence Mitch staying back. And
I am 100% getting a new drone. I'm having to ride sat down like this to get back to the drone so I can land it. Oh look, I'm missing out on jumps here as well. I'm scared. There's a trick with these drones that if you grab the underneath of them and then spin them over, it kills them. But sometimes you get your fingers caught in the propellers and it hurts. Oh, and then it moves from you like that. There we are. Well, that is the loop officially finished. We've now got a 45-minute ride back to the campsite, back to the van. We're just going to quickly stop off at a Lidl on the way back because we need some food. See how much food we can stuff in these new bags. Well, that was a nice short little trip. It's over very fast, but look how fat my bag is now because we got the shopping in there. But I'm also really glad that you can have it this full, but also it worked when it was way more empty as well. So now we've got a bit of versatility with it. We've got to offload all these bags now, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. So I'm really looking forward to when we don't have to do this when we go travelling for a whole month. Do you want to say about it?
you want me to say?
Yeah.
Okay, so very soon in the near future, we're going to be heading to Finland, all the way up to the Nordkap, and then down through Norway and Sweden and back home over a month with these bikes and the luggage. And I'm so excited.
Yeah, we can't wait to go on a proper big trip. The roads are going to be amazing. We've got to take a 31-hour ferry to get to Finland, which is going to be a journey in itself.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be in a few weeks' time. Don't know how many videos time for you, but yeah, subscribe if you want to see that.
Yeah, we've got some really exciting things coming, and I hope you've enjoyed this little short snippet of what life's going to be like soon for us full time.
Yeah, hopefully a lot more wild. Right, see you next time.